Travel with us through beautiful Southern Oregon as we visit the gems of the Rogue Valley. These are some of the most popular and hidden gems in the region. We'll take you and explore incredible venues, amazing hotspots, unique museums, and places you can bring the whole family. So get ready for your hosts, Cassandra Wass and David Nienow.
Hello and welcome to Gems of the Rogue Valley. Today we're doing our special Fall Halloween Festival show.
Yes, and this is our part 2 show.
That's
and
right.
we are in our costumes. In case you're just joining us, I am a witch, or I don't know, this is kind of showgirlish, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
And how about you?
Well, the intention was to be a vampire NASCAR race car driver. But my vampire teeth haven't been working all that well.
Come on,
so.
put them in. Let's see what they look like. We should put some white makeup on you, too.
Yeah.
Now, maybe just the teeth. Oh.
So I'm the vampire racer.
You can't take those out. You can't talk with those.
Yeah, no, you can't talk too well with those in. So.
All right.
So today, our special gem that we're featuring is a wonderful farm facility that we found here in the valley. It's located in Grants Pass.
Yeah, and you know, farming is such a huge part of the Rogue Valley.
It's a very big part.
And so to me, this is a really special gem because this farm is doing so much. They've got over 500 acres. They grow all kinds of stuff. They do events, they do activities. So let us introduce our amazing guest. It's Fort Vannoy Farms in Grants Pass, and we have with us Bob Kraus and Jag McClintock. And Bob is the owner of the farms, and Jag, she is the marketing and event coordinator, manager extraordinaire. So welcome to our show, you guys. And I just want to say, too, they helped us decorate this set.
Yeah, they've done a great job. They brought all this wonderful farm goodies to help decorate our set, and
by the way, they can also do this for you, right, Jag? You are decorating. Tell us.
We can definitely bring the farm to your business front. Just let me know,
and we can talk about decorating your storefront the way you want it to look and bring harvest there.
See, extraordinaire.
Right.
In fact, they're doing the Rogue Valley Mall, which is incredible, and they're going to be doing a big decoration there, right?
Yes, very excited about that.
Yay. Well,
so in part 1,
yes,
we to recap, we did a general overall talk about all the various activities that your guys' farm does for the October and fall season. And so you've got zip lines, and you've got pumpkin chunkers, and you've got mazes and
can you tell us, let's recap about, you've got weddings.
We do weddings through the wedding season.
Okay.
We actually start marketing for that in December.
Okay, and then they start around May, you said?
Yes, we had our first one this year, Memorial Day weekend.
Okay, and you also do special events, right?
We do company events. We do retirement parties. We do class reunions, actually.
Did they do your class reunion?
Yes, they did.
That must have been a hoot.
That was great.
Okay.
So now, when do your fall harvest festivities start, generally?
Our corn maze pumpkin patch opens October 2nd. And we are open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Okay. October 7th will be our first weekend, and we do our weekend festivities every weekend through the month of October, and that will start October 2nd or 7th.
Okay, and then you have separate activities during the weekdays versus what you have scheduled on the weekends, correct? So.
We do, yeah. We invite families to come out during the weekdays and just stroll through the corn maze or pick out their pumpkin. And you can even take a ride on the cow train or shoot the cannons during the weekdays. That's something new that we've implemented this last year, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got the little train with little cows, and you sit in there, and it drives around, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, how fun. And can grown-ups go in that, too?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Any kids of any age.
We're going in the cow train.
Okay.
And wait, you've got hay rides?
We do have hay rides. We're going to have horse-drawn carriage rides hay rides this year also.
Wow.
Of course, the zip lines. You know, we just have an assortment of food vendors and entertainment for people. They do a great job at this hay pyramid. It's honestly one of the best things that kids, you know, 5 years old and under, that is the biggest thing to them. They, you know, and all we do is just make we stack up hay and make this beautiful, amazing hay pyramid. And that sometimes for the younger ones, that turns out to be the best thing of the entire weekend. So
They probably just like are on that thing for hours and hours.
Oh, yeah.
I think when my son was about 5, he was like, there was something like that. We went to a farm and he was just climbing the thing, and you know, and I just sat there the whole time, you know, sipping my coffee or whatever it was.
yeah, yeah, they have a lot of fun there.
That's super fun. So wait, let's get it straight. So you've got weekend stuff, right? So what goes on the weekends? Because we want to tell, let's tell our viewers what's going on the weekends.
On the weekends, we've invited quite a few of our community partners to come in to share with the community, you know, that what they do, from groups like Search and Rescue, AMR, Rural Metro, Wildlife Images, Rogue Music Theater.
And then you've got face painting on the weekends.
We have face painting, henna body art.
Nice.
An assortment of food vendors from cotton candy to Valentino's burgers, amazing burgers.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Do you have any other kind of booths, like crafts booths or anything like that, or?
Well, we are, you know, we're expanding quite a bit.
Okay.
And a lot of our vendors actually do things on their own. So we're always, you know, offering them to promote their business and what they do.
Okay.
Wine and paint will be one of them. We're not obviously going to be drinking wine there, but he does a lot of amazing things, and he's a great painter, so he'll be offering some of his artwork at the Corn Maze Pumpkin Patch. And he happens to be married to our face painter, so they're going to have a joint tent.
Oh, super fun.
Yeah.
So it's very
So
community.
I got them 2 for 1, yeah.
Oh, okay. Very community oriented.
And then you have a couple of different mazes that you're doing. You have a corn maze and a haunted maze.
We do have an 8-acre corn maze that Bob has, like he mentioned, he, you know, thinks it up during the wintertime, and when the corn is about 10 inches, 12 inches, we go out and actually plot it out and ride it out on a riding lawnmower, and you do that a few times, and then the corn just grows up and it won't grow in the same spot anymore. So we start early on the mazes.
So tell us what your maze is this year, Bob.
Well, this year we designed one that's got a couple of pumpkins cut into it, and also a large scarecrow.
Wow. And how big is that again?
8 acres.
Okay. And then you've got a separate corn
We have
maze.
a 4-acre corn maze that's for the haunting.
And does that one have a pattern too, or you just made kind of a
No, it's
maze?
kind of a one-way thing, and you go from room to room. You just
Okay.
never know where the twist and turn is going to take you and when you're going to get scared.
Right. And tell us about the haunted corn maze.
The Haunted Corn Maze is actually, we've partnered with Rogue Music Theater, and so they come in and they do, you know, set up each room in different themes. So, you know, you never know what you're going to see from room to room and how you're going to be scared. They also set up a nice big speaker right in front of the entrance too, so you're continually hearing screams and haunting sounds. And so even just walking through the corn maze, whether you're in a room or not, you could be scared.
You
In a
might
good
be
way.
able to go with your teeth there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You can be the race car driver guy.
yeah, yeah. I could probably scare a few people.
And when is that going on?
That starts, it's the last 2 Friday and Saturdays of October.
Okay.
So it's the 20th, the 22nd, and the 27th and the 28th
And you said it's in the evening?
from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Nice.
And our
Okay.
food vendors will still be on site for that.
Oh,
also.
really?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So hot coffee and roasted chestnuts are available.
Really? You guys are going to have roasted
Yes.
chestnuts? Get out.
It's
Oh,
called
I-
Heavenly Nuts.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
be back.
gosh. We have to go. Yeah,
that'd
for
be
sure.
fun. That'd make for a fun
For
trip.
sure, for sure. So you also are going to have the zip line and the cow trains. Okay. So tell us about the zip line.
Well, our zip lines, we have 2 of them. They're 800 foot long.
Oh, you have 2 of them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, they go side by side.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So you can race your partner down.
Oh, that's super fun.
Yeah. the highest point, you're about 40 feet off the ground.
Wow.
And so it's a pretty nice little ride.
So you can take a zipline ride.
Right.
And then you got the cow train.
We'll have our cow train going. It goes 7 days a week,
Okay.
so it's available anytime.
And the grown-ups can do that? Can
Yes.
go in the cow train?
Kids of any age.
Oh, I love that.
And you also have like hay rides?
Yes, we have free hay rides to transport you around the pumpkin patch to the zip line, and if you just want to go for a ride, you just go for a ride. We're
Okay.
also going to have some horse-drawn carriages there, and so you can, if you have never been behind a horse, it's quite amazing the power they have when they take off.
So
it's
is it
something
like
I
a
recommend you
Cinderella
do.
carriage or just like a...
No, this will be a wagon where we
okay.
can put like 8 or 10 people on.
Wow. Oh, how fun. Oh, I love that. How many horses are on that?
Well, there's 1 horse for each wagon.
One horse for
Yeah.
each wagon.
And that's with first-class gypsy horses.
Right.
Yes. And they're neighbors of ours too. So we love our
So
neighbors.
more partnering.
Yes.
I love this. Okay. And I want to talk about the pumpkin chunker.
Yes.
Pumpkin chunker. Let me say that in the pumpkin chunker. So that big machine.
Right.
And you put a pumpkin in there.
Right.
And then what happens?
We have about 30 pounds of air, and it blows it out, and whatever target we have out there, which normally is a school bus. This year we've got a motor home
And a school bus.
and a school bus both, so you can pick your target.
And the pumpkin just
And
is
the
like
pumpkin
boom.
smacks it, yes. And by the end of the season, you can shoot a pumpkin through the school bus and never hit it.
Oh my God.
Make a hole right through the
Yes.
middle.
Oh my gosh! So it's like these pumpkins just pummel those
Yes,
cars,
yes,
huh?
yes.
They make
And-
it.
And
Yeah,
it's-
go ahead.
My humble boss actually made it himself, didn't you?
Yeah, we made it in our shop,
Yes.
the pumpkin chucker.
You created the pumpkin
Yeah,
chunker,
yes.
so like you can have the patent on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Do you guys take your machine and like do any of the pumpkin chunker contest that you know?
No, we don't do that. I think we would be laughed out of the National Pumpkin Chunkin Contest.
Well, they gotta have categories, you know.
Oh my gosh! So wait, do you have a smaller machine? Were you talking about a smaller machine too?
We do. We have,
Okay.
I guess we've kind of named it, the cannon blaster.
The cannon blaster.
I don't know if it came with a name, but that's what I call it.
What goes in the cannon blaster?
We can put basically something the size of a tangerine or an apple or a pear in it, and we'll have different targets out in the field next to or in front of the bus and the motorhome. We'll actually have little sound targets. So if you hit it with your apple or your pear, you'll tell that you hit it,
Yeah,
and it'll be
right.
kind of a yes, I did it. Yeah, you'll be able to see that you hit it. So.
Oh my
It's a lot of
gosh.
fun.
Do you get all the little boys over there?
It's
Gonna do the pumpkin chunker.
right.
Oh, that's super fun. Okay, well,
Now, what is it? There's a note here about bug and bat presentations. What is that?
Oh, Bugs R Us will be with us. I believe it's October 22nd on a Sunday from 11 to 3, and he brings out all of his bug presentations.
Wow.
So he pretty much, he'll educate you on different types of bugs, what to look out for, what to, as my husband would pet, a bee. I don't know who does that, but, and then the next weekend he will come out right before Halloween on that Sunday. He will come out and turn into the bat guy. So he will have all these bat presentations and informationals about bats right before Halloween.
Okay.
okay, well, oh wait, and there's a bat presentation?
That's
Yes.
what- yeah.
Did we talk about the
Yeah,
bat?
yeah, yeah.
I just
So-
missed that. I wanted to know about the bats because I'm sorry, I just saw the bats at the zoo, so
Wherever-
they bring bats. I didn't hear that.
He does the bat presentation, and he's out there, informing kids and what to look out for, and like I said, what to run from,
Okay,
and what to
okay.
pet.
Like okay, got it. Okay, great.
So
Okay,
now
well,
we got like a video.
so now we have a special video that is going to show you all of these things for their fall harvest. And also, when we come back from the video, we are going to have some special treats to try out. This is my favorite segment of the show. And some things from the farm. So if you guys can go ahead and run the video, that'd be fantastic.
30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Bob
live.
Kraus,
There you
owner
are,
of Fort
Bob.
Vannoy Farms. I'd like to invite you out to our annual Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch, open every day in October, with special events on the weekends. Our new addition this year is a cow train, fun for kids of all ages. See our selection of gourds, all colors, shapes, and sizes. Get your pumpkin for a jack-o'-lantern at our 8-acre pumpkin patch, or shoot a pumpkin from our pumpkin chunker. We're located on Lower River Road in Grants Pass, Oregon, just 4 miles outside of town.
All righty, that looked really cool. That video of the maze really was amazing to see.
Yeah, you can see it from up above, huh? That was really neat. I saw how you carved it out. That was incredible. And
Yeah,
you were
really.
great. You're
Yeah.
great in that little commercial there. Thanks for giving us all that great information on the farms.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed by the sheer size of not only the farm operation, but seeing the maze from the aerial view really gives a good sense of just how big the operation is, how big the maze is. It really is an impressive thing to see.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever been through a maze that big,
No,
ever.
I haven't.
And by the way, we were just talking, and we just wanted to mention that you guys are in parades. Tell us about that real quick before we get on to our treats.
You bet. Yeah, we love to show our community pride and definitely be a part. We were in the Pear Blossom Parade this year, where we really spotlighted our wedding venue. So we had a bride and groom up in there doing their dancing and, kind of getting married through the Pear Blossom Parade. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, how neat.
We do the Grants Pass Boatnik Parade. This year, I just found out too, we were 3rd place as a commercial entry. So that was really fun.
All right, yeah.
And that, because a lot of that too is we partnered, again, with Fort Vannoy Elementary. And it was standing strong, standing together. So Fort Vannoy Farms and Elementary standing strong, standing together. So implementing that was a lot of fun. And working with the kids was a lot of fun too. So
So Fort Vannoy is actually, is that an area? So that's an area of Grant Pass? Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the Vannoys came there in the 1800s and settled the land.
Right.
They had a land grant there. And they bought the ferry that crossed the Rogue River for the Applegate Trail when they moved there. So it became known as the Vannoy Ferry. And then during the Indian Wars, they had not a stockade, but some fortified buildings. And so when the Indians would attack, that's where the settlers would go to, because they could go from both sides of the river. And so then, hence it became Fort Vannoy.
Wow, that is super neat.
That's a really
Wow,
great.
okay, well now it all makes sense. Okay, well, oh my gosh, what do we have here?
We got some really great treats
Okay.
to try from the farm.
So let's see, let me go ahead and grab this. Oh, it's a little bit heavy. All right, so what have we got here, guys?
Just your standard cantaloupe.
yeah.
Okay, just to stand, and you guys grow a lot of these and
Yes.
sell a lot of these?
Yes, we
All
do.
right, well, we're gonna do you guys want to taste some, or?
We've had them.
yes.
That's incredibly sweet. Not all at once, Cassandra.
Going down the wrong pipe,
Not
sorry.
all at once.
Oh, this is delicious.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. That's the sweetest cantaloupe I've had like
In a
forever.
long time. Yeah. Hey, does anybody out there want to try some? Come on over. Come on.
Yeah, come
We've
on,
got
crew.
some of our crew. Let's give some to
Yeah.
our crew. Yay.
Yeah.
Hi, crew. Oh
Well,
my
and
gosh.
you can actually pick up our cantaloupe at any one of the Southern Oregon Raised locations. So we work more partners. We work with Cartwright's Food and Deli, and we work with 10 Southern Oregon food raised locations. And cantaloupe is a big deal there. They slice it open and it makes the entire store smell like cantaloupe. So
Wow.
That's
it's so good.
delicious. That's delicious. Okay, now, and this is the,
Honeydew.
okay,
Honeydew,
and just
yeah.
your standard honeydew? Or,
Yeah,
or is this your honey
it's farm
honeydew?
famous.
farm famous.
All right, let's
honeydew.
try this.
Oh man.
And does this also go into supermarkets?
Yep.
I shouldn't
Wow.
talk with my mouth full.
I like it.
Oh, this is terrific. Oh,
Man, that's really tasty.
can I take this home?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then what else do we have here?
Cherry tomatoes.
Little cherry tomatoes. I love these. We're growing some of these in my garden. Let's see if they're.
Comparable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Those like candy.
Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
could just eat those like candy. Do you
Yeah.
guys want to try some of your own?
We're good.
Well, at the end here, the rest of our crew will partake of everything that's
we're
been
gonna
brought
have
here.
to. We're gonna have to
Share.
share
Yeah.
with our crew. And wait, you were telling me something about the corn now. You guys have sweet corn. Go ahead and tell me about that.
Oh,
Well, yes.
Go ahead.
This is what we started with. I think most farm stands do. It's hand-picked. It's a variety that won't machine pick. So therefore, because of the sugar and the tenderness of it, so it makes it better than any kind of sweet corn you can buy at a store.
And you told me something about the corn. What did you?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
go ahead. This is a really cool fact that I had no idea about. So tell us, Jag, about this.
It's well, when the little fuzzy things that stick out of the top of your corn are called silk, and each one of those silk that comes out of the corn actually represents a kernel that is on that cob.
So I think what you should do is with your children at home, you should have them count every single silk and then count every single kernel. That'll keep them busy.
Well, it keeps mine busy enough just being the shucker. He
shucker.
is the family shucker, and he's only 5. So he's got to pick every single one of those little things off. So he doesn't really want to hear about my aggregation aspects of it. He's like, how do you get these off?
And didn't you also say that the corn sells out?
We have the sweetest sweet corn in the valley, and I might be a little bit biased, but
Okay.
our farm stand goes to the Rogue Valley Farmers Market. Am I saying it that?
Well, then we go to the Grants Pass Growers Market and we go to the Medford Growers Market.
Oh,
Yes,
awesome.
and they take an entire truck bed full of corn cobs, and they're usually sold out before 1 o'clock. By the time that it's over, they're usually sold out, and that's their cue to go, because people get mad at us when we show up to events without our sweet corn. They do.
So you can also get their produce at the Medford Growers Market and the Grants Pass Growers Market.
Yes.
Okay, I think we should try this.
Yeah. Now, what kind of melon is this specifically?
It's an orange orchid watermelon.
Because this is a first for me. I've never seen a melon in that color, so this is really kind of cool.
And then they come in yellow and orange. Ones that are
And
more
are they,
orange.
why are they called orchid? Or did you try yours?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really good.
That has to do with whoever invented them.
The name of the seed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is making me love melons. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I could just have it in here and just, I could be out on the deck.
Yeah, that's
By
right.
the pool, just having my melons. These
Yeah.
are terrific, you
Yeah.
guys. Wow. And how many varieties of melons do you actually grow?
Well, we have a seedless red watermelon, and then we have a seeded watermelon, red.
Okay.
And then we do the orange orchid, and then we have another yellow doll that we do.
Yellow doll.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we do the cantaloupe and the honeydew.
Yeah.
Those are terrific. Did you want to keep yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although when we're done, the crew can get whatever remains here. So
Okay. And we've got our last thing over here to try. And what do we got here, you guys?
This is kettle corn.
Uh-huh.
It's something we started doing 4 years ago, I believe.
Smells
And
good.
Smells-
Did
it's
you
become
oh yeah, it smells awesome.
it's become popular, so we sell it at the farm stand.
You guys make it yourself?
Yes, we do.
Oh. We've actually been requested to provide our farm famous kettle corn for different other activities and events throughout the community too.
Okay.
So it's definitely growing in our market.
Yeah. Well, this
Do we
has
have a
been,
movie to watch?
no, but we are coming upon the end of our show.
Oh, wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Before we do that, we've got a little bit of time. You guys have
Okay.
merchandise
Yeah.
available is this in your farm stand?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can get one of these really cool sweatshirts or one of these things. I love these. I put iced tea in it. Yep.
It's my
And-
coffee cup in the mornings.
Okay, a coffee cup in the morning. And you guys also have hats.
Yes.
Although this is your personal hat.
That is mine.
Yeah, it's a little worn out, but you can get a brand new one. Okay.
Okay.
So, wow, this is incredible. Wow, I love it. I can't wait to get out there. I can't wait to get on that zip line.
Yeah. So it looks like a really fun place.
What are you going to do?
Well, the zip line will be the first thing I do when I get there.
How about the pumpkin chunker?
Yeah, I definitely want to shoot that. I definitely want to shoot that. But we really enjoyed your visit here on Gems of the Road Valley.
Thank you for having
And it looks like just a really wonderful place, and definitely deserves gem status in our books.
Yeah, we want to
So-
thank you, Bob, and you, Jag, for being here with us today.
Yeah. So, this is the end of part 2 of Gems of the Road Valley with our feature on Fort Vannoy Farms. And wish to thank our guests and thank our wonderful crew for everything they've done to help us.
And please go to fortvanoyfarms.com, or you can check out their Facebook page, which is the same, Fort Vannoy Farms.
Yep. And if you have any suggestions for future gems to be featured, you can write us at gems@glamourdave.com. I'm your host, David Nienow.
I'm Cassandra Wass.
And we'll see you next time.